Oh, man, I need to lie down.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth, an episode I did not expect to be making this season. Let's face it, if you're enjoying it though, drop a like, that'd be lovely. Rivalry aside, it's great that Blackhaven have come with you all the way there. I was hoping they would do that instead of getting stuck in League 1 too. Hopefully they can continue in challenging the PL. Can you imagine a Whitport Blackhaven Champions League final? Side note, Power Court sounds like something out of Idiocracy. Yes, it does. So with the whole Whitport Blackhaven thing, firstly, it's been fun to see the Blackhaven Ultras in the comment section. I knew you were there secretly. But one of my biggest fears about making a database like this was that they would just stagnate. And that's why we staggered the money in the way that we did, to prevent that from happening. Because that's what happens usually if you give a small lower league club lots of money at one point. They will just jump and then stagnate. However, in a lot of my simulations, they tended to stagnate in the Championship as a sort of relegation threatened side. And I think only once in my simulations did they actually get to the Premier League. And they did stay there, but they always looked a bit like they were never really going to go anywhere. So whatever changes I made in the last version of the database seem, and this could just be an anomaly, to have worked very, very well for them, as they've won the bloody league at the first time of asking too, which is very, very surprising. I still don't think they're ever going to challenge for the Premier League. I just don't know if there's a lot you can do about that, but we'll see. You never know. Let's go Blackhaven. As a lifelong Blackhaven fan, we finally got an over on news. You love to see it. It's nice, like I said, it's nice to see these kind of things anyway, because it is a cool story, to be fair. I've actually really enjoyed following their story too. I still hate them, but you get my point. I know it's a stretch, but I truly hope this playoff is a swan song of Curtis Thomas, lifting Whitport to the Premier League before leaving to find first-team football elsewhere, or as FM would normally have it, retiring. Perfect way to end the story of a true club legend. Can you imagine if he actually scored in this game against Barnsley, or the second leg against Barnsley, or if we somehow got through against Stoke or Swansea? It would be magic. Wimbledon's end-of-season injury. Top 10 saddest moments in anime. Yeah. In it just. Speaking of Wimbledon, he is now sponsored by Caitlin Coburn, which is awesome, so thank you for that. Hopefully that will give us the little bit of luck to bring him back and have him next season, no matter what league we're in. I'm looking forward to that. Simon Nelson is developing even more amazing. I get like every month I get a report basically saying, yep, this guy's getting better. Right, Barnsley. At home first. Sullivan and Wimbledon obviously out. Barnsley missing a few people too though, so you never know. Stoke and Swansea drew 2-2 in their first leg. I mean, do I really want to change anything? I don't think we really can we? Although Ross Harris is... They're dead even. I mean, to be fair, Russell Nevitt was part of the team recently, so we'll let him stay in it, I feel like. Don't really want to change the bench either, so we'll go with the same team. Now, one change I will make, and I won't make it till we get in the game, is to go to Whitport into the box. As I just kind of feel like that worked really, really well against Luton Town with these guys. I think that was the thing that changed the game for us, was switching that, because we don't have that athleticism in Thomas and Davidson that we have out of Sully and Wimbledon, and we really do need to play to our strengths today. If we've got any hope of a success here, we need these two to be at their peak form. And I just don't know if we're going to be good enough. Like, beating Luton is one thing, but Luton were on the slide and they were 11th in the league. This is a team that finished above us. So I just don't know if we're going to be strong enough. But it's all a big, like, new adventure for us. Whitport into the box. That will do it. Let's crack on. Whitport versus Barnsley at Blundell Park. Remember, we move in to the Lighthouse next season. From next year, no matter what league we're in, we will be playing in the 10,000, I think 700-seater Lighthouse Stadium with the Lighthouse in the corner. Oh, it's an architectural piece of majesty. But the question is, will we be in the Premier League with the Lighthouse, or will we be in the Championship? And it's all the way through, and just Parry at the back post. Whitport 1, Barnsley 0. Idris whips it through, and we get a very early lead. Josh Parry has been sort of hit and miss at times this year, but he's come up huge here. I mean, this is... Look at the amount of players that comes through to get into the back of the net there, and Parry gives us a vital goal early doors. I'd put that goal, honestly, down to... Oh, he's offside. I thought we were about to go 2-0. I was going to put that down to just pure bad defending. That goes through 3 players before it reaches Josh Parry, and then he has a simple tap in there. What a ball in from Booty. I honestly do think finding that Whitport into the box idea in the Luton game might well be our saving grace, because we've looked far more solid now that we've switched that. Oh, Diallo's just skinned him. We need Griggsy to be big here, and he hasn't been. Amadou Diallo equalises for Barnsley. That was poor from several areas. Griggs I can't really fault. If he saves that, he's a hero. If he doesn't, he can't be expected to. But poor defending from us, really. He's squared up here, and Kai Knight just slides in. Really poor defending from him. Nobody can get back. So nice finish from Diallo, and there's nothing we could do. Well, there's a lot of things we could do about that, but nothing Griggsy could do. That's poor. It's rare that we find ourselves countered in such a way, but Knight just wasn't good enough as David Davidson's on the end of it. Whitport 2, Barnsley 1. Bradley Davidson does it again. We find ourselves in front. What a ball in from Birch McNaught. This is phenomenal. What about that? That's like a Trent Alexander-Arnold cross, as Bradley Davidson's there again. 5th goal of the year for us, and I think that might be 3 games in a row he's scored in for us now. Well, I mean, I know perhaps there was some discussion about the Neil Cross sale, but it allowed us to bring Bradley Davidson in, and he has scored some vital goals for us. He's put us into the playoffs, and he could potentially be giving us a lead to take us to the final, maybe, if we can get through the next leg as well. Long way to go, but we are looking good right now, and it's very, very nice to see. Curtis Thomas has been a little bit anonymous in this game so far, but Bradley Davidson's the one we really need to get the best out of today, and we have done so far. We're trying to play to his strengths. He's our main source of goals at the moment. Around the side for Thomas... he couldn't quite get there. He just looks a little off the pace. Chan. Davidson's through again. Great first touch. Oh, that should have been a goal. Knight's free kick and that's just unlucky. I think more than anything else. It's a great free kick, and it hits the post and then bounces straight into the path of Mowat, and it's 2-2. We're doing what we can. I think we're doing okay. There's a little mistake here and there. Thomas does really well to bring that down. There should be a lot of space at the back post. Oh, man, I need to lie down. That might be the pass of the season from Curtis. Watch this from Curtis Thomas. Look at this for a pass. Birch McNaught's first goal in the championship this season. The pass from Curtis Thomas is absolutely world class. Kevin De Bruyne would be highlight reel all week if he'd played that pass. That is next level. So just cover your options. Do not let them get that long shot in. Oh, God. What? I don't know if Griggs got a touch. He did get a touch on that. Griggs touches that onto the crossbar to keep us 3-2 up here against Barnsley. This has been a really fun game. A tight one too, but I think we're just about edging it in terms of deserving it right now. But not that that's important. Lovely ball out from Thornley. Knight, if he could knock one in behind for someone here, and he does. Birch McNaught. If he smashes that home. Wow, they're putting a lot of pressure on late on here, Barnsley. Davidson can't flick it down, but it doesn't matter because Idris is there. Oh, and he should have looked over the top. Simon Nelson. What a touch from Simon Nelson. Can he make it 4-2? No, he can't, but another good chance goes begging potentially there. There was a good ball over the top option on there for Bradley Davidson. If Idris could have picked him out. Idris's ball. Thinks it through. Yes! Whitport 4, Barnsley 2. Sorry, there's neighbours outside. I've got to be a bit quiet. Oh my God. He scored 2 goals in the entire season, and that one could be the goal that puts us in the playoff final. What about this for a first-time strike? Look at that on the volley. Birch McNaught. Agent Birch McNaught. Whitport 4, Barnsley 2. What a goal. Oh my goodness. To be fair, both of his goals today have been outright brilliant, just for different reasons. That might be one of the best strikes I've seen in all year. We've had one of the best passes I've seen and one of the best just goals in general. What a finish. Round the side for Bradley. Oh, surely there isn't more. Oh! We could have actually probably killed the tie there. Wow. That is such a massive late goal, though. Bradley... Oh, go on, Curtis. This is such a huge result. 4-2 with these guys up front. Davidson. Round the side for Thornley. Is there a 5th goal coming in? Birch McNaught. Can he square it across for someone? No, he can't. That should surely do it. Whitport 4, Barnsley 2. Birch McNaught has been an absolute hero tonight. Man of the match for him, surely. Gets an assist as well for Bradley Davidson's goal. Come on. Okay. We are very, very good shape right now. To the second leg. Right then, second leg. I think the other leg... Has the other leg already been played? No, it hasn't. So their game is after ours. So there must be on the Thursday. That's weird. We have to play... They get way longer rests, I guess, which is, I guess, strange. I thought it was staggered the other way, but there you go. So, yes, here is things... I mean, here we are, really. Wow, I can't believe we won. 3-2 was a good result, but the 4th goal, the fact that Birch McNaught actually managed to get that volley in, that is a worldie. To score his only... He's literally done a Joe Bryan. His only 2 goals of the season have come in the playoffs. He's actually had quite an underwhelming year in the championship, and then he's chosen now to put down his PI gloves and hat and probably notepad too, I guess, and step up for us. All I can say is I'm excited about the prospects that no matter what happens, we're going to have to go with the same lineup. We kind of have no choice. They played so damn well. Although, Max McCoy, he is back. He is. But I kind of just want to keep Idris in there because he's done so well. He was one of the best players on the pitch in the last game. I think we just need to stick with what works, even though it is a little bit on the knackered side. Now, of course, I realise that you might be thinking, well, maybe we should try the work ball into the box thing more often. I found that The only reason that seems to work with these players at this exact moment is because of the lack of like raw outright pace to get in behind that we've got up front. We just haven't really seen that in the same way that we would do if we had Franz and my man Win Billington. But it's very good to know that if we could find a striker that perhaps was a different type of striker, we might still have a strategy that could play into their hands. Go. We're at Oakwell. It's Barnsley versus Whitport for a place in the Championship playoff final. Our first season at this level. Maybe it's the booty effect. Maybe that's what it was all along. Knight with the deep one. Like, we can afford to lose this game. That's the thing. We could lose this by a goal and still go through. Davidson's sort of in behind. That right there is kind of the definition of what I mean. If that's a Billington or even a Sullivan, I think the chances are they can get that and bring that one down, and Diallo's through and it's a good strike wide. Whereas that's the kind of football we can't be doing right about now. We don't have the legs for that type of play. We've got to be far more... That is absolutely atrocious there from Josh Parry. He's moved back into woeful mode. If we can see from this. Tavernier, what a strike. Oh, he's going to turn and get the shot away. Easy times, and once again tipped over by Russell Griggs. I can feel a goal coming on the end of this. Diallo. Tavernier again, and that's comfortably wide. At least they were limited into shots from this range here. Maybe Whitport of the box isn't the right approach for this particular game, as what a save from Griggs again. Yeah, this has been an onslaught from the first 30 minutes from Barnsley here, and I'm surprised we haven't conceded yet. Tavernier again. At least the players are putting their bodies on the line. Nelson. Go on, Bradley. I just, you see what I mean? He's just, although he has actually got a bit fortunate there, and he's just not got the pace to get away. We can't put fast strikers on because we don't have them. Goes past one. Huge tackle on him there. They've allowed too much space. What a block again. I think in the second half we may just have to turn it off of Whitport into the box and just hope that Curtis Thomas can use a little bit of that athleticism, because Russell Griggs has been absolutely outstanding today and is part of the reason why. My concern is that the only way we're going to get him is if we get promoted, because his wages are so high. So we're going to turn it off. I think the other thing I'm going to do is get Morton on for Simon Nelson soon, because he's just struggling a little bit today. The key thing is, though, we can afford to concede a goal. Like, a 1-0 win for Barnsley does nothing for them. They have to score twice in this second half, and that's a really good position to be in. Oh, lovely from Simon Nelson. I mean, this is appallingly poor from us. We clearly have just come here to set up like this, and Russell Griggs has been nothing short of phenomenal today. I honestly might even turn on hit early crosses and shoot on sight, just to sort of get us an opportunity to take a pot shot from here or something. But we've got a few players that could potentially do something magical from that kind of range, and that might be our best bet here, because we're just offering nothing today. I think the tiredness has sort of set in, some sort of lethargy on the fact that we're playing without two of our best players, and again Griggs is there to make the stop. His 11th save in 55 minutes. If he keeps a clean sheet in this game, that might be the performance of the season from any one player, and he might be the first time a goalkeeper's ever got an 8 on Football Manager, ever. Knight, and it's saved again by Griggs, of course it is. What a man. Gonna replace both wingers. Get some additional fresh pace on the wide areas. Get Morton to attack a little bit more, and Traore's through, and it's unbelievably another save. That's surely offside. Yeah, it was. I mean, Russell Griggs is the hero tonight, without a shadow of a doubt, but Ben Johnson's got it. And okay, sure, just keep going, Ben. You do you, bud. Oh, that was poor. Make no mistake, we do not deserve anything from this match. The only player that deserves anything from this game is Russell Griggs, who has been... This might be the best goalkeeper performance I've ever seen. Johnson. They're just going to let him run straight through. Ben Johnson, can he get the shot away? He's got to shoot. And it's well saved, but Davidson can get on the rebound. That is the definition of our strike play this entire game. That sums it up in a real quick nutshell. But the longer we can go without conceding that first goal, the more difficult it's going to be for them, really. Booty, look at the space here for Russell Nevitt. He's got options inside as well. Davidson! And it's another good save from Ashton. Okay, we've opened up a bit later on now. Getting those new wingers on seems to have rejuvenated us a little bit. Knight with a knockdown. Nevitt to Morton again. Dave Morton's certainly freshened things up for us since he's come on. Wilkes. And another stop from Russell Griggs. Oh, lots of space. Can he slip it in behind for someone? Maybe just go alone. Russell Nevitt on the side for Curtis Thomas. If that had gone in, I think the away end would have literally exploded into flames if Curtis Thomas had scored there. We're going to Wembley. Bradley Davidson's 6th goal of the season. He's done it again. But this right here is the ultimate mugging. I think this is the biggest mugging of the season. Other than that Burnley game, he's wrapped it up. Look at this. Deflects away, and he's just caught it beautifully there. Keeper can't get to it. Barnsley 0, Whitport 1. We're going to Wembley, and Bradley Davidson has given it large. It may not have been Curtis Thomas that got the winner for us in either of the games, but Bradley Davidson has... he joined in January as a kind of backup player, and he's been an absolute hero for us in every one of our last 3 matches. He's scored the winners, or vital goals in all of them, basically. No matter what Barnsley do now, it's done. They need 3 goals in the next 5 minutes. Don't let this clean sheet fade away. Oh my God, our goalkeeper is actually Iron Man. I've never seen a goalkeeper put on such a performance to this. This is insane. Oh, just wide as Chan gets his body in the way. If we keep a clean sheet here, then wow. I mean, we have had a few chances, but they've been vastly better than us today. We cannot take that away from them. I mean, we are through. There's no way that they come back from here, but I just don't want to concede that goal. I want to make sure that we get the win over the line. They've had 14 shots on target in this match, and they're not going to win. They're not even going to score. Barnsley 0, Whitport Athletic 1. We're going to Wembley, and Russell Griggs has just saved 14 shots in one game. That is man of the match if I've ever seen it. He gets an 8.0. Imagine only getting an 8 for doing that. We're going to Wembley. We did not deserve to win on the night. We did not deserve to draw on the night, but Russell Griggs has basically just saved us. So there we go. Let's find out who we're going to be playing, and then, well, wow, okay, it's very much Swansea. That could go either way. We've smashed Swansea earlier this year, but they also smashed us because they play a very strange shape, and yeah, I'm not so confident about that. One game remains. Championship playoff final, Whitport Athletic versus Swansea City at Wembley for a place in the Premier League. Bradley Davidson has scored now in 4 consecutive matches for us, and bloody hell have they been important goals. Okay, it wasn't a winner against Fleetwood, but it wrapped that tie up. He scored the winner against Luton. He scored the equaliser, well, sorry, the go-ahead goal, I suppose, against Barnsley, and then another winner. Stupidly important goals for us at really important times. So, yeah, also, by the way, what's the most amount of saves you've ever had a goalkeeper make in a game and keep a clean sheet? Because 14 has to be a record for me anyway. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, I can't wait for the next one. No matter what happens, we've come far enough to have a hell of a season. Drop a like on the video, that would be spectacular. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'll be awesome as well. I stream on Twitch on Tuesday, Thursday, and usually Saturdays, so go follow over there too. And I'll join you tomorrow for the playoff final. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun, capybara, bye-bye.